Hello there, my friends. It's Anna. I've got my tarot and I've got my tea, and I'm just settling in. And I have to be honest with you, it has been an insane last couple of weeks. So as many of you know, tonight is the new moon. Whoops, sorry, I hit my cord and I wobbled my phone. Let's try and unwobble it. There we go. So I believe it's the new moon in Virgo. And it hits here, I think it's something like 8:10 Eastern Standard Time. So the sky is going to be very dark tonight. Wherever you may be, there will be a lack of moonlight. Okay. So right now is a time when, if you want something to grow, if you want to work on something, now is the time to do it. Okay. Now is the time to set those intentions. And I'm going to do something a wee bit different. So I'm going to do 4 readings, and I'm going to take each of the groups of 3. So I'm going to do Aries, Taurus, and Gemini together. That'll be this video. The next video will be Cancer, Leo, Virgo, then Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, then Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. That way, I hope to get them all done today because it's really only 4 readings. And I have a different spread. It is a new moon card spread, okay? There's 3 cards. The first card is going to be a message from Spirit for this lunar cycle for you. The second card will be what area of your life you're ready to expand during this lunar cycle. And then it's how you can be of service this lunar cycle, okay? If you've never looked into service and gratitude, doing something nice for someone whenever you can is such an incredible feeling. It really, it is amazing. I'm just going to say that. So, without further ado, we are playing with a new deck today. I got it over the weekend, but so I started this new job. So the hours until we kind of figure out, my kids are going back to school this week. So until we kind of figure out like a set schedule, it's just kind of So they're going to school tomorrow and I'm going to work tomorrow. It's going to be great. But we've got Radley Valentine's Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. So it is a 78 card deck, but of course they are the size of oracle cards, as you can see here. But they are the perfect finish and the perfect bendability, where I don't have to hold them the way I normally would rifle shuffle. I can do them from the side, which is kind of nice. All right, so we're going to start with Aries. Okay. My Aries friends. What message from Spirit do we have for Aries for this lunar cycle? And in what area of your life are you ready to expand? And how can you be of service? Huh. All right. Wow. All of these heavy hitters. This is insane, Aries. All right, so message from Spirit for you is the Death card. They call it release in this deck. Okay, it's Angel Wisdom's Tarot, so we're trying to keep things light, clearly, not just in naming, but also in coloring, okay? This one says endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, spiritual transformation. Okay, the death card, really, a lot of people are scared of it for unwarranted reasons, okay? The death card is not about death. It doesn't mean you're going to die, okay? It means that something is ready to come to an end, and when something ends, something new begins, okay? That's the beauty of life. When one thing is over, something else starts in its place, okay? And that's really what the death card is about. So endings that lead to new beginnings, because life is all about a cycle, right? So we go in circles to infinity, right? Which is really just two kind of ovally shaped circles. And we've kind of got that circle, that moon back there, haloed behind the angel's head as well, circles. So Aries, whatever's going on, that's what you need to do, okay? That's your message from Spirit, is to let shit go, okay? Let it go. Whatever's not serving you, let it go. Vamos. Hasta la vista, baby. Okay? In what area of your life are you ready to expand this lunar cycle? Well, my Aries friends, it is time to boss up, okay? The Emperor card, the ultimate boss. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. All right? He's got everything he could possibly need. Rolling acres behind him. And look, this wee, like, crescent of a moon again, just like the back of the death card. That's interesting. I wonder if, this is my first time using this deck, so I wonder if it's on every card. It's not, because it's not there on the world, unless it's hidden somewhere that I'm just not seeing. But those first two cards have both had some form of a waxing or waning crescent moon on it. So let's take that as our confirmation, right? Yeah, boss up. You got this, Aries. Like, you always do. You're the first in the zodiac for a reason. People should not tango with you. Okay, how can I be of service this lunar cycle? And we have the World card, which is the end of a cycle. So we're talking about ending a cycle to begin one, bossing up, all right, and then having it come full circle. Ha ha ha, pun intended, right? A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Okay? I mean, to be of service, you could be of service in many ways, Aries. You have options, right? Because you could literally do anything you wanted. Whether it's, you know, if you go through a drive-through buying somebody a coffee, if you volunteer at your kid's school, if you help a neighbor out in some way, shape, or form, whatever the case may be, being of service in some way, shape, or form is always beneficial. Not just for the person you're helping either, for you as well, right? It does something to open that heart chakra, right? To properly align who we are, our purpose, why we're here, okay? Being of service is always a benefit to all involved. All right, my Aries friends, I hope this finds you well. I hope you have all of those intentions set for the new moon. Okay. And now, hello, my Taurus friends. I hope you are doing well. I hope this reading finds you well. We have a 3-card draw for you for this new moon. We're going to look at a message from Spirit for you for this lunar cycle. What area of your life you're ready to expand, and how you can be of service during this lunar cycle. I think service is important for everybody, especially now. You know, we've gone through so much in the last year and a half that people need a little extra help, and people aren't always willing to ask for the help. That's, you know, that's the thing. All right, my Taurus friends, so the message from Spirit for you this lunar cycle is literally a messenger card. We have the Page of Wands, okay? So we've got a fire card. The page is enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, and impatient. News of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions and finish what you start. Okay? Now, Taurus, you're an earth sign. Normally those things are things dealing with earth go slowly, okay? Those are the things that take the longest to manifest, all right? However, if you are doing something that you're passionate about, something that you love, then it won't really feel like work, right? If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. That's how the saying goes, something like that, right? And it's true. If you really enjoy it, it's not going to seem like work at all, okay? So maybe some of you are not in a position where you're enjoying what you're doing. And maybe this is the message from Spirit for you, you know, is to look for something. And it doesn't have to be work. To look for something, work, a hobby, whatever the case may be. We're seeing this wee cusp of a moon in a lot of the cards so far, which is, I find rather interesting. I felt like I had to mention that because it's not in the next card, but it is in the last card as well. So I'm just kind of taking that as a confirmation for the signs. All right. In what area of your life are you ready to expand? Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. So, maybe it's time to speak up for yourself, right? Maybe it's time to find justice for a situation that you've been dealing with. But don't do it for the wrong reasons, okay? Try to see all sides of the situation, okay? That's what you maybe need to expand, is your view of the situation, your understanding of the situation, the other side's understanding of the situation. If you do it with integrity, then you're covered, okay? And how can you be of service this lunar cycle? And this is the Dreamer card, which is also known as the Fool, okay? And it says, a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. So I think, Taurus, the thing here, you know, when we looked at this page here, the last advice there from Spirit for you during this lunar cycle is to finish what you start. And I think that what is important here for you right now is to just start something that you're passionate about, that you enjoy, okay? But just start something. And see, there's that wisp of a moon again that I mentioned. Yeah, so just start something. And hopefully it can be something you're passionate about. Hopefully it can be something that you, you know, enjoy. I just got my Kyle Gray Angel Message Monday email. I'm going to take that as another confirmation. All right, my Taurus friends, I hope this finds you well. I hope you have all of your intentions set for the new moon, and that you have a lovely evening, that you get some introspection and clarification from this darkness. All right, moving on. All right, hello there, my Gemini friends. Sorry about that. I had a child approach me with a situation and we had to have a discussion. So we are looking at the new moon tonight for you. And we're going to see a message from Spirit for you for this lunar cycle. We're going to see what area of your life you're ready to perhaps expand, okay? Because you're going from the new moon and everything at this point, whatever intentions you set are going to grow from here on out, okay? So any intentions you're setting, we're going to see perhaps what area those might be in that you're looking for expansion, and then how you can be of service during this lunar cycle. All right, so for my Gemini friends, what area are they ready to expand? And how can they be of service? All right. So the message from Spirit for you, Gemini, is the King of Pentacles. Okay? Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded. A time of great success, financial security and prosperity. The Midas touch. Everything turning out beautifully. A supportive parent and spouse. A good person to work for. All right? So maybe there's a new job with a what is going to turn out to be a very fortunate pairing for you, okay? But stay grounded at this time, okay? Maybe there's something with finances, Gemini, where you're either going to have an expenditure or you need to save. Perhaps you're investing in something and that Midas touch is going to work in your benefit. In fact, I'm going to say that's probably it. If you've got something in the works with investments, then you might see a hefty return or something of that caliber. In what area of your life are you ready to expand this lunar cycle? And we have the Two of Swords, okay? Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than try to make others happy. Pretending there is no problem, overanalyzing a situation. Okay, so she is literally holding those swords to her own throat, right? Twos are always about decisions, choices, right? Duality. And yes, you should always follow your own heart rather than trying to do things for others, right? Pretending there's no problem, overanalyzing a situation. So perhaps where you need to expand is in making the decisions, okay? You can't just sweep everything under the rug for forever. This water isn't always just going to wash it away, right? Look at the facts of a situation and then decide, right? The Two of Swords is traditionally, yes, it's perhaps even compromise, okay? But a decision that definitely needs to be made, all right? Whatever it may be, my Gemini friends. And I'm just noting here, there's something in each of these cards that's standing out for me that's confirming for each sign, okay? Here we've got this wee crescent of a moon up here, and we've got seagulls all in the background, okay? Then this next card, we've got the wee crescent of the moon, and we've got birds. Just saying. All right, so how can I be of service this lunar cycle? And we have the Fool, the Dreamer. It's the first card of the major arcana, and it is the start of a journey, okay? A start of an adventure, a start of a lesson, okay? A new start. Trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith, okay? So I think the service, you just need to jump. You just need to do it, right? Whatever it might be. If you're following with your heart, if you're expanding this area, then perhaps there is something, Gemini, that you're doing that is of service to your community, your family, your friends, in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. But in order to be of service, you need to push those fears aside, right? You need to make that decision, all right? Don't overanalyze anything. Stay grounded, okay? Be compassionate, all right? Everybody's going through something that we know nothing about. So just do what you can every day to have compassion for humanity, because this world is, I don't even know what to say. All right, my Gemini friends, I hope this reading finds you well. I hope you have all of your intentions ready to set this evening for the new moon. And I hope you have an amazing couple of weeks. We'll see you back here for the full moon. Bye for now.